2022 quarters hit the streets. How these new coins could be worth a fortune in your pocket. In the year 2022, the United States Mint launched a bold and fresh initiative to change the face of American quarters with the beginning of the American Women Quarters program, which aimed to honor trailblazing American women through unique reverse designs. And this marked a major shift in modern coin production. Unlike anything seen since the state quarters program that began in 1999, the U.S. Mint began shipping these quarters to banks in the Federal Reserve early in 2022, with the first coin released in January that year, honoring Maya Angelou, an iconic poet-author and civil rights activist. The obverse of the quarter retained the image of George Washington, but with a new left-facing portrait designed by Laura Garden Fraser, originally prepared in 1932. The reverse depicted Angelou with her arms uplifted, a bird in flight, and a rising sun behind her, symbolizing her poetry and life. This marked the first time a black woman was honored on the U.S. quarter and set the stage for a year, filled with tributes to diverse and significant female figures. The quarters were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with circulation strikes coming from Philadelphia and Denver, and proof strikes and silver versions from San Francisco. Each coin carried its own mint mark and unique finishes, with collectors eagerly anticipating every release. The program was scheduled to feature 5 women per year through 2025, making 20 coins in total. And the significance of the 2022 launch cannot be overstated. It rekindled national interest in modern quarters and introduced an educational aspect, highlighting the achievements of women who shaped American history. The second quarter of 2022 featured Dr. Sally Ride, the first American woman in space. Her coin depicted her beside a window on the space shuttle, gazing at Earth, a design by Alana Hagler that aimed to capture both her scientific spirit and her view of humanity. Her legacy lives on through this coin, which is now a symbol of achievement in science, technology, engineering, and math for women and girls across the country. The third coin celebrated Wilma Mankiller, the first woman to be elected principal chief of the Cherokee Nation. Her reverse design by Benjamin Sowards honored her leadership with the Cherokee 7-point star and the word Cherokee Nation in both English and the Cherokee syllabary, marking a cultural milestone in U.S. coinage. In August, the Mint released the fourth coin for Nina Otero Warren, a suffragist educator and politician from New Mexico. Her coin depicted her surrounded by the text, "Voto para la mujer, vote for women," the slogan used by the suffrage movement in New Mexico in both English and Spanish. It symbolized bilingual education, cultural identity, and the importance of civic engagement for all. The final quarter of 2022 was dedicated to Anna May Wong, the first Chinese-American movie star in Hollywood. She was featured with her iconic finger resting on her cheek, an artistic pose that has become emblematic of her grace and strength. Her quarter was also historically significant because it marked the first time an Asian American appeared on U.S. currency. Each of these quarters was released into circulation through regular banking channels and also sold by the Mint in collector sets, rolls, bags, and silver proof sets. The Mint issued these coins with both traditional copper-nickel clad and 99.9% fine silver versions. The release schedule was tightly coordinated to coincide with educational, outreach, and promotional efforts, including videos, lesson plans, and coin collecting materials aimed at young collectors, schools, and hobbyists. The Mint reported strong demand for each issue, with some sellouts on collector versions, particularly the limited edition silver proof and 3 coin sets. In terms of mintage figures, the Philadelphia and Denver Mint struck over 200 million of each design for general circulation, while the San Francisco Mint produced significantly fewer proof coins designed for collectors with matte finishes, brilliant mirrors, and sometimes silver composition. The rarity of some of these proof coins made them immediately more valuable on the secondary market. Collectors also paid close attention to condition design, strike clarity, and errors early on. Error coins began appearing, including off-center, strikes, die clashes, and double dies, some of which were discovered in the Maya Angelou and Sally Ride issues, creating intense excitement among error coin specialists and casual collectors alike. Coin grading companies like PCGS and NGC reported a surge in submissions of 2022 quarters, with high grades such as MS67 and higher commanding premiums on the market. A perfect MS70 specimen, particularly in silver proof, could reach values in the hundreds of dollars, especially for early strikes and first day of issue labels. Even circulated coins with unique errors or strong eye appeal were being sold on auction platforms like eBay and heritage auctions, for values far exceeding their face value. And with growing public awareness, some banks saw increased withdrawals of rolled coins as people searched for treasures in their everyday change. The Mint's outreach included social media campaigns, video series interviews with artists and engravers, and collaboration with museums and cultural institutions to promote awareness about the individuals featured on the quarters. This made 2022 not just the start of a new coin series, but a national moment of reflection on the roles of women in shaping the history of the United States. As the first year of the American Women Quarters program, 2022 coins hold special collector interest because they represent the beginning of the series. Much like the 1999 Delaware Quarter, is valued as the first in the 50-state quarters program. Over time, complete sets of 2022 quarters in uncirculated or proof condition will likely gain collector value, especially with high grades and certified authenticity by third-party graders. Additionally, quarters with unique packaging, such as the Mint's annual Proof Set, Silver Proof Set, and Women's History Education Bundle will be desirable to both educators and collectors. The impact of this program continues to grow as more Americans discover these coins in their change, sparking curiosity and appreciation for the contributions of these groundbreaking women to American society. Collectors are advised to preserve their 2022 quarters in protective. Holders avoid cleaning them and consider certification for high-quality examples. Maintaining provenance and understanding the mintage breakdown will be critical to tracking long-term value and demand for these coins. And as new years are released, building full sets with coins from each year, and mint will become a popular challenge among modern collectors. The 2022 series is already viewed as a milestone in modern U.S. coinage, and continues to be a symbol of inclusion, education, and historical awareness. Stay tuned as the American Women Quarters program continues into future years with new honorees and designs, each telling a story of resilience, impact, and progress, and marking a powerful chapter in numismatic history that began with the shipping of these 2022 quarters by the United States Mint.